Hi guys, well thanks very much for tuning in. My name's Daniel, the director and founder of Yomar Business. Now if you're watching this video, you're probably going to be looking into social media, okay, and you're running a business and you're realizing that the importance of social media is getting quite massive. But you're maybe feeling like you're a little bit behind, you don't have enough time to post comments, but what we're going to look at is a tool that helps you to manage your social media, to help you save time and to help you gain likes, followers, to build an audience, because that's what business advertising is all about, isn't it? It's all about building an audience. So the questions that we're going to be answering today are: what drives sales? So what can we do that drives sales? What drives customer interaction? And what makes Twitter and Facebook interesting? Because we've got to make our social media interesting. If it's not interesting, it doesn't have content that people are going to read, no one's going to take any notice of it. So it's a great tool that can answer those questions. So at Yomar, one of the things we focus on is social media. A social media management tool usually comes free with any web design clients, but we also offer it as an individual product or service as well. It's got some really cool features and we're going to look in depth into that more today. So as it says, as you can see on the screen, it says a market leading social media management tool that's designed to increase sales. So that's why we all do it, isn't it? That's why we all market on social media, because we're there to increase sales. So what I urge you to do is to look into this video today, invest in a new platform that's aimed to helping you sell more effectively, and the prices do start from $14.95 a month. But once you see what this product can actually do and how it can increase your sales, $14.95 will be pennies. So first of all, what we're going to look at is the demo. So what you can do is you can go to www.yomar.co.uk and click the top social media, or what you can do is you can just go to www.yomarsocial.co.uk. Now that will bring you to this page in particular. Now as you can see, this is the home page for the social media platform. We can go down and we can have a look through the different features that are available. So what it says in a nutshell, what you've got here, if you look at this computer screen, this is a good work of art because it's a diagram that explains how it works. So if you look at look at the three different sections on the right hand side. So we've got engagement, publishing and analytics. Okay, so the engagement, the publishing and the analytics are what you're going to put in. Okay, so more than likely you're going to put in publishing, more than likely, but what you're going to get out of this circle is the engagement and the analytics. So going into the circle, you're putting your publishing into the control panel. So follow the circle into the computer. The computer shows a quick screenshot of the control panel, which I'm going to show you in a moment. But what you can also see is all the little all speech bubbles coming from that computer is you publishing, and you sending those out from the control panel to LinkedIn, Facebook and Twitter is going to get you engagement, and you're going to be able to view those analytics and see what your actual progress is, and I'll show you this more in detail in a moment. Okay, so going back to the social media homepage, what I'm going to go through now is how you access the free demo. Now the best thing about this tool is that we do provide you with a free demo. Okay, so the free demo allows you to evaluate the product, to allow you to use it, to allow you to get to know it before you go into the live product. Now once you get onto this page, there are many different links here. Now you will go more on later on how to order. Okay, we're going to sort of go more into the free demo, but at the top of the page you've got to log into your account. Okay, so you'd be able to log into your feature here. Now please don't mistake this as the demo login, because the demo login is a separate link. Okay, you won't be able to log in using the demo information there. Now we're just going to go back for a second, and I'm going to go back onto the demo link. So that's at the bottom here at the left. It's flashing now. So I'm going to click that demo link, and that brings you to the demo page, and it gives you the instructions of how to log into the demo. So what you do is you would open the demo screen, you'd use your own email address, and then the password would be demo1. Now what it tells you at the bottom here is that you are currently running demo mode, so no changes will be saved. So do whatever you wish to familiarize yourself, can't get my words out there, with the product and how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Now I know that password doesn't seem to be right, so I'm just going to change that to demo1. And you'll see that we have the screen here. Now it goes through a tour which I'm going to go through with you. Okay, and the tour basically, it's welcome to the demo control panel. Each main section has a quick guide to show you how this service will benefit your business. So we're going to start that tour and we're going to go through the tour. You can always go to the guide at a later date, which will help you. So this button will appear when the guide is available. If you click it to view the tour to see the available features. Help is always at hand. Now clicking the question mark will always give you helpful advice, hints and tips about the feature on that current page. So we've developed this so that it's user friendly, so the question marks will pop up everywhere, and that will explain the feature in more detail. Now this is your content research tab. Now remember at the beginning of the presentation I spoke about making your content interesting in order to build an audience. What this essentially does, and I'll show you it more in a moment when we go through the actual features, but what this does is this allows you to find relevant content on YouTube, RSS feeds, Google News, Facebook, and also what's trending on different apps. Now these content sections don't particularly link to your website, so they still track your you know, the visitors who have used these links. They don't direct to your website, they go off to third-party websites. Now I know that sounds strange, but what you've got to think is your Facebook and your Twitter are offering valuable information, and you can find some brilliant valuable information. For instance, I did one this morning which spoke about the new Samsung Galaxy S6 Plus that I saw advertised on the telly last night, and that got engagement straight away because not many people knew about it. So it's always good to try and find information before it goes viral, because when someone sees that information they're like, oh, that's new. So it's always good to find things that are trending. Stats at your fingertips. So we're going to go more into stats in a moment and have a look at the stats and see what you can get out of stats. But the home page gives you a brief snapshot of the traffic, visitors to your website from the social media campaign, and it goes more in depth stats. So you can click there and you can look at the stats. Now we're going to go through the stats in a moment. Now that's it for now on the tour. So we're going to finish that tour. What we're going to go into is what's on the home screen. Okay. Okay, so let's now assume that you've logged into the demo and you're now faced with the demo control panel. So what we're going to go through here is just simply what's on the home page. So as soon as you log in, we're going to go through the home page, and throughout the video we'll focus more on streams, the scheduler, the stats and the content research. So we'll go on to that in a moment, but the home page is the overall. So what you'll see here is if you look over where it says, just under here where it says welcome to the demo, you'll see your next scheduled content information. Now this is where it comes into the time saving. Now when I spoke about earlier, I mentioned we need to find the time to, you know, when you're running a business, you're very busy, and marketing sort of slips your mind sometimes because you're focusing on running the current processes. So what this does is this helps save time. Now you think when you're launching a social media campaign, you constantly have to be on Twitter, you constantly have to be on Facebook, and you constantly have to be posting content because you want to get fans into your social media. So that's where the time-consuming part comes in, where you've got to be posting a minimum 4 or 5 tweets or posts a day. So what this schedule allows you to do is you can focus when you've got time free at the weekend. You can plan your social media campaign in advance. So you can decide on a Sunday evening what you want to tell your customers throughout the whole week, and this is why the tool allows you to schedule, and I'll show you later on how to schedule an actual post, but that goes into the detail of how to actually schedule it. It shows you what's due to go out. You can view that, edit it at any time. Moving on to the right hand side here, where it says your social accounts. You can have your Twitter, Facebook and LinkedIn all on the same control panel, which is another good thing as well. So what you can do is you can write one post and it goes out to all 3 networks. So you don't have to log into your individual network just to post the same thing 3 times. It does it once, so that's another time saving tool which can help you on this control panel. Also just under that, it gives you content to date, so it'll tell you how, since you opened the control panel, since you started up the account, how many tweets you'd posted, how many Facebook posts and LinkedIn posts that you've posted as well. Now these are the interesting tools. So clicks, platform share, so it gives you a breakdown of how how successful your clicks rate is on each network, and it divides it in the past 7 days. Now what you'll see is 30 of these are Twitter, so it's in the last 7 days. You can see, if you look at the overall clicks, you've got 704 clicks here, so 30%, 30 of them are Twitter, so you've got more Twitter. Twitter, I've noticed, seems to be more of a resourceful social media platform, because people are just constantly liking and, well, favoriting posts. So you'll probably find that Twitter becomes more successful than Facebook and LinkedIn. But again, it shows you the overall clicks, so you can see the clicks, and we can look at those clicks in a nutshell in a moment. Now, one of the most interesting tools, okay, is the most successful content. So when you've made your post, for example, this one was made on the 28th of January 2014. It's not a real post because it's a demo mode, but it shows you there's 1,558 clicks. Now that is the post in this control panel, that is the post that had the most response. Now what does that tell you? That tells you, okay, what your audience are interested in. So if that's a particular topic that's trending well on your social media platform, it would be good to either reschedule it occasionally or to focus something on that particular product or that particular service, and base your actual posts and tweets on that particular content. So it allows you to monitor what the best content is that's going out there. So in a nutshell, you can click to go back to the top. That is the homepage explained. So what we're going to go on to now is to the streams and how the streams work. Okay, so what we're going to look at now is the social streams. The social streams page allows you to view and interact with your Twitter and Facebook activity without leaving the control panel. Okay, so we're going to take that quick tour of the social streams. So you can choose your social stream by going to the control social streams section. You can see there's already 2 example ones at the bottom there, so that enables you to set up the streams, monitor just those particular social channels which you decide. We recommend that you have a Twitter mentions and a Facebook wall for the maximum benefit. Okay, so this is your Twitter feed. So as you can see, it is just an example. This allows you to interact with the Twitter timeline just as you would when you logged into Twitter. So don't forget to choose Twitter mentions to instantly deal with the queries, complaints and mentions in that section. Then you've got your Facebook feed, so whatever happens on your Facebook wall happens here as well. It allows you to comment and respond just as you would, again, as if you were logged into your Facebook. So let's have a look. And have a look at this again. You can like. So you see exactly how that works. So they are the social streams. Again, you'll get to have a play about with them and see what they're like when you log into the demo. I'm going to go on to the scheduler now. Okay, so here we're going to be looking at the scheduler. From here, you're able to schedule your content to all your social networks, okay, that you have on the control panel. Simply choose the time and date in the future. You can even post images to keep your social streams engaging as well. So let's have a look at the tool of the scheduler. Review your content. So you have 7 days to review the posts we've written for you, or ones that you've written yourself. And we do schedule, we do have a service where we can schedule the posts and we can write the posts for you, but we'll talk about that in a separate video. At the moment we're talking about how you use the control panel and how you would schedule your own posts. So you'll love the content we've created, but it's easy to amend or remove an item if you're not keen. So even if we were to write your content for you, you have 7 days to check what we've written for you, or you've got 7 days and an overview to see what you've scheduled yourself. In fact, you can use the calendar on here to see what you've scheduled. So you can export posts, so need to review the content outside of the platform, so you'll be able to do that there as well. So creating a post, so it's easy to schedule your own content with our platform. That you'll find yourself getting more involved in social media than you ever thought you would. Okay, so let's have a look at scheduling a post and see what we can do there. So this is creating your message, so you'll be writing your great daily copy, but our platform is so easy to use you'll probably find yourself enhancing your campaign with your own content, with us doing the heavy lifting. So again, the tool is talking about how we would again, we would be able to do that content for you. So choose which network you're going to publish to, then you select the date and time of which you'd like it to go out, and then in this box you can write your post. and use the image, the Open Visual Composer, and that allows you to upload your own snapshots. And you can also edit the images in there, like for this, for example, is you can apply a template to an image. So what we're going to do here is we're going to choose a quick image. We're going to use that image, and we're going to look at the templates that are available. Okay, and here you'll be able to schedule your content. So you can click the content and you can edit it however you wish. So we could have here, this is just for demonstration purposes, but so you can see how easy it is to add your content. Close the box down, you can change it there as well, and add your website link down there and all. So what you do is, once you've finished editing that image, you attach your image, and your image goes in there today. New offers on our website. This isn't how we schedule content, but it's just an idea. You then choose the time and date. Now we got September the 8th at 6:30 PM. We'd add that to the schedule. Oh, we've not selected our feeds, so it won't let you schedule until it says there, please select an account to publish to. So we've selected those accounts at the top. We can add to schedule, and that's been added. Now in the demonstration, it doesn't show that it doesn't actually go into the in today's feeds. It's just because that's a demonstration. If that was a live model, it would show you that it's gone into today's. So that is the scheduler, and that allows you to schedule posts and also tweets. We're going to look at the stats in more detail now, and then after the stats we're going to go on to the last subject of the control panel, and that's the content research. We're going to go on to the stats. Okay, so we're going to look at the traffic statistics. In the stats section, you'll be able to monitor the visitors to your website that your social media campaign will generate. Okay, so we're going to have a look at that now. So the graphs and charts, you'll find plenty of graphs and charts showing details of visitors from each of your social media channels, where they are located in the world, and lots more. So we're going to have a look at that now. You can filter your stats out, so it's easy to search for your statistics to find out if a particular campaign was successful. Now the top stats overview will keep you up to speed on what's the most successful tweets, posts, hashtags and times of day. So that's very similar to what's on the home page, but it's also on the stats page as well, because it is a stat. You can explore the different tabs as well, which give you different stats. So we'll have a look at those now. So we'll have a look at the content one. So the content one is a very interesting one. Now it will schedule the last 5 popular tweets and posts, and it will put them in order of 1 to 5 based on the number of clicks. So you'll see the top one has 72 and the bottom has 34. So it's showing you which is the most popular. So that gives some great stats on how your social how your social campaign is working. Hashtags as well. So it shows you the top 5 hashtags which you can use in your social media as well. So it gives an overview of those. And the best times as well. Now this is really good because it gives you the insight of when is the best time to schedule your content. So you can see here that it's mainly peaking at 9 AM in the morning. Now that's actually quite accurate, because the readings on my social campaigns are actually showing around about 9 o'clock in the morning, and when people are going home as well, around about 4 or 5. So they sort of peak in the morning and afternoon, so it may be a good idea to generally schedule your content when people are going and leaving work, and possibly even the lunch times as well, because that seems to fluctuate around 12 till 2. So it gives you really good insight on when to schedule your content. So it also tells you the best platform by time. So Twitter's best around about 4 o'clock with a total of 87 clicks. Facebook around about 1 o'clock with 31 clicks. So I should imagine that's probably people getting on their Facebooks roughly around their lunch times. And LinkedIn seems to be more successful in the morning at 9 a.m. Again, it's all dependent on your particular social campaign. So your social campaign will give you, your statistics will show you how your platform is working best for you. What I'm showing you here is the information that can be given from your social campaign. So we can see that as well. So we look down here. We've gone through all that. So the best time today, 9 a.m. out of an overall. Best day on a Wednesday. The best top platform was Twitter. Twitter. And the best hashtag was marketing. Okay, so that is the statistics section. What we're going to go on now is look at content research, and then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to order the product, and I'm also going to give you an offer as well. So we're going to go on to content research. Okay, so this is the last section of the control panel, which is the content research. Now this is one of the most powerful features of the platform. Search for current news about your industry, trending social content and relevant videos. Schedule the content onto your social media channels with a single click. So we're going to have a look at that now. So what you can do is you can search various tools to help your research social content. You can search for Google feeds. Okay. You can check the YouTube feeds. And the internet has thousands of RSS feeds available on every topic you can think of. So if you have a specific feed that you refer to frequently, you can add them as saved tabs here. Now spice up your social streams with trending social content from around the world using BuzzFeed, which is one that works quite well actually. So what we're going to have a look at here is YouTube. So for example purposes, let's say buying new cars, just on the top of my head. So what we've come up with. Okay, so say you're a car salesman, 13 car buying mistakes can be very interesting, and we can preview it in there as well.
Hello, I'm Kevin Hunter, the homework guy.
So if that was something that you'd think about using, it's just a simple click of schedule it. 13 car buying mistakes, that would then show up on your on your feeds. Don't forget to select which ones you want to post it to. Select the date and also the time as well, and then schedule it to your to your feeds. So that shows how that works as well. This is the BuzzFeed section, and you can choose different sections. So travel, for instance, 17 awesome beer festivals. How embarrassingly British are you abroad? Leaving home at 14 was the best thing I ever did. So you can get lots of different, different buzz there. Here you can enter a feed URL, and you can get information from very popular websites. Google News. So I did earlier. Samsung S6 Edge Plus, and then you can add stories. So geekygadgets.com, And again, this goes back to adding relevant content that essentially is something that's going to bring in those viewers, it's going to bring in those fans, they're going to start liking your content. So that building the content and using this content scheduler is what's going to help you, like I say, build that audience. You have to have engaging content, and they're the sort of people that are going to watch this stuff, going to read this stuff, and they are going to end up following you and liking your Facebook accounts and gain exposure on LinkedIn as well. So that is the content research. So that is everything in the control panel. What we're going to talk about now is how you can purchase the software, where you purchase it, and then I've got an offer for you as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the website. So we can go to yomar.co.uk, or we can go to yomarsocial.co.uk, because that'll take you straight to the social homepage. So we're back to this page where we originally started at the beginning. Now you can actually go to the order page here. Now the price is $14.95 a month, but if you buy an annual pass and pay £120 for the annual pass, you actually save about £60 a year by getting the annual pass. Now what I'm actually going to do for you today is I'm going to offer you this package at $8.95 a month. Okay, so that's a huge discount. Okay, so all you have to do, okay, in order to get this package is either give us a call on 0843 289 5082, or just go ahead to the contact us page, send us an email using this email tab here, and if you just put in a message and quote video 15, okay, then what we'll do is we will send you an email with an order link, and that will give you the order link will have an offer on there. So the offer that I've just offered you now, we'll send that to you via email. So that's how the social campaign is used. Thank you very much for listening, and if you have any questions about the service, drop us an email. You can email us directly, info@yomar.co.uk, give us a call, and we'll be happy to help. Thanks again, and take care.